I am back and with some more Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We're on episode 126 and we're going to continue on with more of the Legacy of the First Blade. No, Fate of Atlantis. No, we're on Fate of Atlantis, aren't we? And yeah, we're going to carry on as always with a brand new rotation. And yeah, we'll just hop in. And yeah, it's been good. I've been busy with work and I've been kind of been neglecting. Well, the last 2 days I haven't done any streams at all. I was going to do another episode on Hitman, but I ended up just leaving the past 2 days because I was so worn out with work. It's definitely been taking everything out of me, really. But I'm I've got today and tomorrow off, which is Sunday and Monday. So I'm kind of thinking, try and get another rotation done, and I think I'll be fine. And yeah, I guess we'll crack on. I think I remember I'm trying to knock out and liberate people. And last time I think I was getting my air off with it at the end. So we'll give it another go. But I'll need a warm up. Yeah. But everything's been okay though. I hate missing days on streaming because I really enjoy keeping a good good daily schedule going. And I have got the time, it's just I'm just so tired and I don't want to end up doing a video and it show. Like, I feel like some of my last few episodes have kind of shown that almost. It's not been too bad, but like, it's definitely, I've been definitely pushing my luck, I think, with some of this stuff. But I'm kind of hoping, to get things back on track now, for the next few days, get the next rotation done. It's that big guy that kept fucking me up. I've got to knock out 7 people, it's ridiculous. Really, I need to just isolate them. Why can't you climb up there? That's stupid. Why can't you critically assassinate someone? Critically knock out someone. That'd be so handy right now. So I don't want to assassinate that guy if I'm not gonna. Alright, look, really, if I can just knock him out. Don't die.
The flames of Hypnos are dying. I release you from their control.
That's that. She spends too much time doing that animation. Like last time, I did that, and she ended up being drastically like spotted. It was really bad. If I can just pick them off. one by one. I should be able to get this whole camp if I'm lucky. And then we can go to another region. Like, this quest is ridiculously stupid. Really, there's no need for it. Because I don't know why we need to liberate people, really. Like, because we've took down the influence of this area quite easily through just destroying, like what we usually do in the main game. By killing people, by taking out the camps and everything. So it isn't like it's stuff that I'm not... I've cleared out this whole area for the... for conquering them. Because I did it all in one go, didn't I, at the beginning. So it's my own fault, but... yeah, I've got to be careful. Like, that big guy. They're all in the same spot, really. I wish the air assassinations were better. Oh, and that's some news for Assassin's Creed. I know this is a bit random, but yeah, there's a rumor for the next Assassin's Creed game. It's going to be a smaller Assassin's Creed game again. Apparently it's because they haven't been able to make...
You're free
Oh, that was
from
good.
Persephone's grip.
Apparently it's because they haven't been able to make a proper big title like Odyssey or Origins again. But what it apparently is, it's a spin-off DLC from Valhalla with one of the characters from that story. So yeah, which is fine by me. Like, I think that'd be kind of cool. Like, he looks like a cool assassin character. He looks like a classic assassin character. And I've been saying throughout this playthrough, I'm totally up for State of Decay, Assassin's Creed to alternate between these two types of games, because there's a big fan base for like the classic style. There's a massive fan base for the classic style Assassin's Creed. Where it's more social stealth related, more story driven, less RPG. Oh, I'm a dick. Less RPG elements, less wacky powers and stuff like that. Just basic like pretty much like, you know, when COD went back to its roots by boots on the ground stuff. Bit like that for Assassin's Creed, you know, like it would break things up if they wanted to do yearly releases, because a basic Assassin's Creed story, like the classic story, they could smash that out in a year, I reckon now, because especially how much they've learned through this style. I think there's older Assassin's Creed stuff they probably took for granted and probably realise it's actually quite easy for them to make. I'll be able to get that going. And yeah, I just think it's going to be quite interesting. Like, the only thing is, as long as it doesn't feel like a DLC, because apparently if it was a spin-off DLC, now that could be problematic, because come on, liberate him.
You've been asleep too long. Wake and be free.
As long as it doesn't feel like a rip-off DLC, because if it was just cut DLC from Valhalla, which is kind of fucked up, because Valhalla, I've seen people say that Valhalla could do with more love. That's similar to Odyssey. Odyssey had so much content, and it's still technically having stuff with the crossover. So it's weird that they've gone not doing any more with Valhalla. Well, I wouldn't say they ain't, because they probably will be. Where's that guy going? Might be able to get that guy.
You're released from the grasp of Hypnos. Elysium awaits you.
It's weird that I was able to knock out that big fucker and then I can't knock out him in one hit. But I think it's exciting. I think I would be a bit more interested in a classic Assassin's Creed now. Especially after playing, like, that's the thing. I really like this RPG style, but I would really like to see the old style as well, because I do love the old style, like Black Flag and the Ezio games. Like they're just classic, and like sure you got to evolve and stuff, but I don't know. I think they're really missing out if they don't attempt. Oh. Oh fuck, I'm fucked. Oh go! What you doing? Oh fuck you. Alright, let's just go and back out and come back. Fuck off, you big prick. I'll go and come back, because I need to do this. But yeah, look, they've just got to be careful because they can't make it feel like a DLC. Because that's what, it kind of, like, people always joked about Rogue being like that from Black Flag, which, to be fair, I don't think it was. Like, I think for Rogue, they did a lot of different gameplay stuff, and they just kept the Black Flag stuff going, because, let's be honest, we all wanted Black Flag 2, and Rogue was essentially that. Sure, it wasn't with Edward and things like that, but I think
Rise! Persephone no longer
come
controls
on.
you.
She spends too much time on this stupid animation. Oh my god, shit. Fucking idiots. You've got to let them get on. Problem is, I can't really take anyone out here. I could do what I just did. Knock this guy out and run and come back. Oh, he's gone. Fuck. Just. But we'll see. I guess we'll see. And apparently it'll be this year, which probably is because if Ubisoft want to milk an Assassin's Creed game, because it's been a while since we had a proper new release. Well, Valhalla wasn't that long ago, but it's not been that long, and might be able to.
An easy target.
Got the big guy.
You're free from Persephone's grip.
Just barely got away with that one. I get locked. I don't like being locked into that animation for that long. I think that's really bad. Alright, so we just need one more. I can get this guy. funny how these people don't give a fuck. How did I, you know, with that guy with the shields earlier, how was I able to do that to him and then not?
You're released from the grasp of Hypnos. Elysium awaits you.
I managed to do it. Like last time it was a bit of a job. I think that was because I was tired. I really didn't help myself last time. I guess we could go and do this. Talk to Persephone. No, I feel like let's keep this going. I might have to go to the bigger camps. It's just a bit irritating. Like, it's such a stupid quest, isn't it? What? We don't need this. Like, they had a few of these sort of things, but it wasn't like this in. It wasn't like this in. What was it? Legacy of the First Blade, but they had some weird quests in there, like it felt like cut content. And that's why I feel like they've got to be careful with this future game, because if people feel like it's just deliberately cut stuff from, it's not going to be worth the price, especially if we know it's cut DLC. Because essentially we know that it's cut DLC. Like, they might put a bit more work into it now, which is probably good, but you've just got to be careful with it, I think. Especially when Ubisoft isn't in the best limelight right now. Because they've been doing some dirty shit, but I'm gonna still fucking play the games because I'm a dickhead, but yeah, I don't know. They're not gonna change too much. It's like with Blizzard. I don't think they're gonna change a whole lot. Even with Microsoft, like, they'll change up. Because the thing is, you can't just replace like the core studio with new people, because then people would not have a clue what they're making, and that's the thing. You need like Activision, Blizzard, and all the minor studios that they've got. You can't exactly just kick everyone out because you want a fresh start, because then people, well, they know how to build their games. They know what they want from their games. They know what the fans want from their games. Whereas replacing, like, it's like if it's like with Battlefield, which is a bit worrying right now, because EA's made the guy that has created Titanfall and who's in charge of what's the what is it? Not Anthem. Who's the guy in charge of that battle royale they've got, the Titanfall spin-off? Why am I blanking on the name? It's not Anthem. It's advertised everywhere. How have I blanked on the name? But they made the guy that made them games and the guy that's made that battle royale successful. He's going to be in charge of Battlefield now, and it's like you're going to put someone who has made that battle royale so monetizable. The guy that will refuse to make a Titanfall 3 or insist on pushing that story more, and you're going to go and give this guy Battlefield when Battlefield 2042 already feels nothing like a Battlefield game. Like, could you imagine Battlefield having more emphasis on what's it called? the specialists and stuff. It's like it's going to be a nightmare, but yeah, look, it's kind of like that.
It'll be trouble if I'm spotted here.
'Cause I just you can't see. Like they can get rid of the people in power, which will probably be the only way they can do it. That's probably the goal in it, like where Phil Spencer's technically going to be the CEO of Blizzard, which I think they've still got to verify that purchase with Blizzard because they don't want a monopoly system, but which might mean that they might have to put COD on every console, but I hate this fucking area. I wonder if I can knock out them statue things. I would knock this girl out, but that statue's there and it's gonna spot me instantly. I need to lure him out one at a time to make this work. I wish they would fuck off though.
What was that?
Maybe I can knock this guy out here.
What?
You've been asleep too
Oh
long.
look, I thought I killed him when I punched him off.
Be free.
I might be able to. Did he just walk off the cliff? Technically you would have fallen off the cliff there. This might be a good spot to be fair. All depends on who gets knocked down here. Right, so this rotation will be for morning videos for the next 4 days. I don't think I'm gonna implement the on-off day yet. I'll see how next week goes because I've got quite a few days on the trot at work. So I'll see how tired I get, and because I might not be able to guarantee a stream every day. So what I might end up doing is I might try and just stream when I have my days off and do like parts of the rotation. So I'll see how it goes next week. But I might start doing videos on off days like I was thinking about before. I don't think this rotation will be. I don't think it'll matter too much because I think really my Twitch has done quite well with me taking breaks. I've seen people watch the videos more. Wow, the VOD, like the VODs that pop up after, like I got like there's kind of a little bit of a growth to it. Let's try and get her. There we go. But yeah, I think but yeah, this rotation will be. Oh, dickhead. Just don't punch her off the cliff, Kassandra, please. Thank you.
Rise! Persephone no longer controls you.
But yeah, this rotation will be Assassin's Creed today, Mass Effect tomorrow, Assassin's Creed, and Mass Effect for the next well, today, including the next 3 days. And then in the evening it'll be later on today, State of Decay, tomorrow State of Decay, then 2 days. Ugh. 2 days of not sneezing, Minecraft. I'm going to see how Minecraft goes. I'm kind of thinking I might end up doing both Minecraft and No Man's Sky, because I've done No Man's Sky last rotation, well, yesterday and the day before, and I think they went really well. It's the early stages of the game, like we haven't really gone too interstellar yet. We've gone to 1 or 2 planets, which is what I kind of want to do. I want to go planet to planet and just see what we can do and just enjoy the game, because it's been a while since I last played. Do you think I can get this guy? Problem is there's 2 guards coming down. I'd rather go after the weaker geezers. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing Minecraft in this rotation, so not today, not tomorrow, but the day after I'll be starting it up, and we'll just make a new fresh survival game and just do some classic Minecraft stuff. And I think it'd be quite chill, because No Man's Sky will be more planetary exploration, maybe a little bit of base building, but Minecraft I can see me being like more survival, more base building, more farming, like that sort of stuff. I think that'll be quite cool. And I might end up just alternating between that and Minecraft. Well, No Man's Sky and Minecraft for a bit. And with Grounded, I'll probably hop back to it now and then. We'll just see. I might just wait till one of them comes here. I'm gonna come. Come on, guys. Because it'd be great to have a more less RPG-esque Assassin's Creed game, where like you're a badass from the get-go almost. With the older games, like you can deal with a lot of the guards from the get-go if you know how they work, and you realise that certain weapons are better at parrying and perfect blocking and stuff like that, or with a chain effect, I think. But and having more armor and stuff always helps. But there's no one here. God damn it. Oh wow. My plan's not going to plan because they're all fucking leaving. Quite a few guys up here. How cool that is. Oh, I'm a cat meowing. Too many guards about. They're all bunched up. By the time I knock any of these guys out, they're gonna spot me. I'm in a fucking tricky spot, guys. Might be able to get this guy.
Where did that come from?
Maybe, let's be honest, would you go after a whistle though? Come on, get him! A whistle's such a, like, there's birds all about the place. Mia! Come on. Oh, fuck off. Get off! Drop him! Big cat scratching my sofa. Oh my god. Fucking arsehole. Whoa! Whoa, why is he teleporting like that? Oh, that's so fucking annoying. What's... Go away. Oh my god, fuck off. I'll fucking fight you then, dickhead. You wanted this. I blocked that. Fuck off. Can't do it, man. No. Stop looking on. Off. Asshole. I shut that up, didn't I? Don't know why I'm doing this, because there's probably no effect to this on the story. But if I can try and do this today, in this episode, then... I guess... I get a Medal of Honor for it. Medal of Appreciation for doing stupid fucking quests. God damn it. I've got to climb all the way to the fucking top. Well, because you can't knock it, like, that's the thing. That's why I would love to see an old Assassin's Creed game where you don't have to level up
I'll keep a sharp watch here.
your weapons or like a certain skill to knock someone out or assassinate someone. I do miss just being able to kill people instantly. I know it's easy as shit, but for me, I'd rather have that stealth option of just being overpowered and it being a smarter option to deal with people. Whereas right now it's just... Right now, like, trying to knock people out is harder than fucking just simply killing anyone. And it's like, they've done it on purpose to pad out the experience when they don't need to. Like, this has no reason
The flames of Hypnos are dying. I release you from their control.
Come on.
There you are!
I can block that. I like the punching animations. I wish there was a way to be like
You're
this.
free from Persephone's grip.
I just realised, why am I using fists? It's the dumbest thing. I could use a staff. Just realised the staffs knock people out, don't they? And it'd be way more damage than what I'm doing. Does knock him out, don't it? I think it does, doesn't it? I think this has an ability to knock people out. I think that's why I ended up stopped using it, because it was a bit irritating. Because I didn't want to knock people out. Yeah, we'll try that. I'm an idiot. I think it does. Might be wrong. We'll see. So I just thought, like, it'd be kind of cool to be able to just go all fists almost. It would be a nice option, wouldn't it? Like, say you want to go full barbarian or something. I wonder if anyone was screaming at the... Use the staff, you idiot. Problem is they're all bunching up again. It's like they know. They're like, yeah. But they're stupid enough not to keep a search. That's the thing, I've been playing, as a stream in this, I've recently just completed Hitman, the first game. Because I've been kind of, it's like random streams of the trilogy. And I gotta say, that, like, it's so weird, that game, because it makes me feel bad when I kill civilians. It's the one game that I feel bad, like, well, not bad, but I feel like Hitman just doesn't do that.
You've been asleep.
I did it first time. Like, that doesn't make sense. Why is it some guards, they get hit instantly, and then other guards, they're just dormant? It's really absurd. They do not. That's so. I'm an idiot. That's going to make things so much easier.
You're released from the grasp of Hypnos. Elysium awaits you.
I just need one more. just need an easy takeout.
Rise!
Give me a break, come on!
Persephone no longer
So
controls
finicky.
you.
And that's that. So we gotta go down here. Go down here or something. Is there any more? I think we'll be soon wrapping up this DLC, you know. Wow, this episode. I should really let people know what episode I'm on, because my thumbnails just say Fate of Atlantis, and technically I don't think they call it the Fate of Atlantis until episode 3. The whole DLC's Fate of Atlantis though, but I don't know. Bit more continuity, I guess. Just thinking. Yeah, we'll try and do this episode, this stupid quest. This is gonna take. It might not take too long now that I've got this staff. Like, that's the thing though, I was kind of liking the animations from the fist fighting though. Like, it's somewhat enjoyable to watch. It's something different, isn't it? But it's not. It's something that you can't really primary like you can't go as that as a primary build, I don't think. 'Cause it isn't like you like, it'd be kind of cool if like the gauntlets would give you damage on like fist fighting, but they should do cage fighting. They have that in GTA 4 episodes from Liberty City with Ballad of Gay Tony. And man, that's such a cool environment. Because I have been playing Grand Theft Auto 4 still in my free time. And man, I'm really disappointed that I wasn't able to make that into a series, like not properly anyway. As that would have been a great series to keep up, but I've really been enjoying Mass Effect though. Mass Effect and Halo's been going out well. Like Halo, in the last rotation, which had Halo in it, we did do Lyconius, I think, and his brother, like the twin brothers, which is one of the harder fights in the game. And I did it, and I'm very surprised with how I've been able to progress with the legendary difficulty on how am I meant to go? I've been really surprised with how I've been able to progress so well in Halo Infinite Legendary. Like there's definitely been a lot of moments where I'm like, fucking hell, this is hard, and I really just feel like giving in. And some of the stuff just pisses you off because it's just instant, and but when you somewhat come up with a plan or an alternative method of dealing with something, and you succeed, it does feel really satisfying. Like you're learning from situations more. You're feeling more like a badass, and it's a bit slower paced, and I kind of like that. Whereas Halo Infinite, when I was doing normal, in the first playthrough I did, my first part, I did kind of feel like you kind of do rush through it just for the story, which is fine. But you kind of, I don't know. You kind of don't enjoy the gameplay in a way, like because the gameplay's fun, like the gameplay's always fun, but you don't really understand how good it is when it's harder. Like, I think they've done Legendary so well in this. Like, it's kind of easy, but it's hard as well. It's a nice blend of the two. It's not just ridiculously hard like in Halo 2 or something, where you really just fuck the snipers and that. You can avoid it once you know, and like you can feel like you learn from it more. Whereas I felt like when I did a bit of Halo 2's Legendary, and like for example Halo 4 Spartan Ops, that was a lot harder. In them modes, I feel like you ended up throwing yourself at the situation. You kind of end up throwing yourself at the situation until you push through, and it just doesn't work out. And I've been thinking about games that I could do instead of Halo once Halo Infinite's done, because I think I'll be finishing Halo Infinite before before Mass Effect, because I've got Mass Effect 1, 2 and 3. And I was going to just do Mass Effect and Assassin's Creed, just keep them both going. Come on, knock him out. Knock him out. Come on. Why? Just because he's on alert. Come on, quick.
The flames of Hypnos are dying. I release you from their control.
Come on, stop. I fuck about too much in this. But I'm kind of thinking maybe once Halo's done, maybe Dying Light would be cool. Because I ain't played that in a long time, and I've been seeing a lot of Dying Light 2. And I'm kind of thinking... I hate them abilities where they take your adrenaline, it's stupid. I got about 3 of them, I think.
You're free from Persephone's grip.
Is that guy doing the splits? Oh no. It's like, I swear she was doing the splits then.
You're released from the grasp of Hypnos. Elysium awaits you.
Oh, cheers. Cheers for knocking me out. Fucking giving me a migraine. So stupid. And then I instantly knocked him out. That doesn't make sense.
Wake and be
Like, can
free.
anyone tell me in the comments, like, I've been experiencing this throughout this whole playthrough. Why is it so inconsistent? Because, like, you're knocking out people that are essentially basic soldiers. And I just don't... Wait, you're knocking... And then, like, this guy.
The flames of Hypnos are dying.
I was just not able to do it. I don't
release
get
you
it.
from their control.
Like knocking people out or assassinating people. How? Come on. Oh, it's so stupid.
You've been asleep too long. Wake and be free.
Oh, this stuff has made such a difference. Might be able to get them guys. We gotta be careful because. How? Gotta be careful because. Yeah, there's watchers there. Wait, it's just one more. Might be able to get this guy. Get that guy. I'm careful.
Rise! Persephone no
That's it.
longer controls you.
Cool. We've done it. Finally. Yeah, got some stuff to break down. All that just to break this shit down or sell it. We got a ton of XP there. Not too bad. We got it done. Eventually. Right, we can put our spear back on now. But yeah, next time we can get some proper quests going. Yeah, let's after all that time, let's just dismantle everything. Get our money back. But I've enjoyed coming back. Like, that's the thing. I have, like, even though I missed a few days, like I said, of streaming, I miss doing it so badly. Like, I've really loved doing these videos. It's just been such a good distraction from everything. Just creating these series. I was looking through my playlist the other day, and sure, some episodes are kind of dud, where I'm like proper brain farting and really just not getting getting there very well. But even them days, I'm still just enjoying myself and loving every second of it. And yeah, I just appreciate anybody watching. If it's just a random person watching, or just someone enjoying it along with me, 'cause I don't mind. I really don't. And if no one watches, I don't care, because it's archived, and all this time and all this energy into games, it's all gonna be. It's all like almost time capsuled, almost, where I don't know. When I die, at least there's something that's left behind. My voice, you could say. That is a really fucking cringe, but... Oh, don't ruin the view. Why would you do that? I wanted to go and see the view. I'm not going to jump off. You could just do a kill barrier. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Not let you stand on the edge of the cliff. Just not let me jump out. Like, come on. That's so stupid. Why would they do that? I just want to go and have a nice pretty look at the view. That's so stupid. No, I don't like that. That's ridiculous. But yeah, I've just got so many series. I just want to keep this up as much as I can, and I'm going to try to. Even if I have to resort to on-off days where I feel like that'll keep videos ahead enough so that I could keep up random streams when I wanted, or just not go so mad. I think it'll just make such a difference. Like, oh my god, I hate that. Ruins such a good map. Like, you got such a good view. Why can't we just look over the edge? Like, there's probably just something there. What does Icarus do when you go? Oh god, that's why. That's why they don't want you to. Look how bad that looks. Look at that. That's why they don't want you to. Look how bad that is, like The Sims when you go out of bounds. But that doesn't matter. Like, I don't really care. Like, I understand. Oh, you can kind of see how the map works. No, stop it. It's just a flat texture. It doesn't really go down too much. And it just stops there. Like, that's the land, and it just stops. It's so strange, because they've got such good water physics in the main game as well. It would have been great to be able to jump down there and swim around there, you know? As a part of the map. Like, there's no reason for it. It's like, if you remember in San Andreas in GTA, like the San Andreas games, or the older Grand Theft Auto in general, there wasn't necessarily a barrier at the end of the world. Like, you could just keep going. Like in GTA 5, your boat would just sink. But I think in GTA 4 and San Andreas, I think, you can end up... You can just keep going, and I think the game just loops on itself. I'm not sure how it works, but I think your boat just keeps going, and it's like on an invisible ball, but because of the simulation, it doesn't feel like that. Yeah, that's a shame. But it's been good coming back anyway. And there'll be more to... At least we've got that stupid quest out of the way. I know it's kind of pointless because the reward is just the weapons and that. It wasn't exactly story driven, so I could have avoided a bit. But I want to kind of do as much as I can. And I do love Odyssey. I really do. It's just that, honestly, I made that quest harder than it was. If I realised about the stuff sooner, I would have done it a lot quicker, I reckon. But at least we did it, and I didn't give up. But yeah, I just appreciate everyone watching and enjoying my videos. If you enjoyed them, and if you didn't, fine. But it's nice to see like just a few people watching or giving a thumbs up, and like some people have put some nice comments in some videos, and it feels good. And I'm not wanting this to go anywhere really. This has just turned into a hobby of streaming and uploading videos, and it's an excuse to keep up my graphic design as well, because I'm able to make thumbnails. They're not the best, but at least I'm trying that. Like, I'm not making thumbnails for every video, which I should do. That would bump up my videos so much more if I actually did something like that, where I put like episode like in the thumbnail. Whereas like what I do is I'll recycle the same image for most of my series. Well, when it's a new series, I kind of make new, like I made some from Minecraft and No Man's Sky, and I'm just cycling them out like I did with Grounded, because it's just that I don't have time to do them all. But it's an excuse to make new, keep my graphic design skills fresh as well. Because I've been using GIMP. If you're looking into like a video, like a photo editor software, like Photoshop but free, try GIMP, which is essentially that Photoshop. It's a bit of a learning curve because they've got to do things differently than Photoshop, but you can do some pretty cool like I've done stuff on there that like you can essentially do on Photoshop, and it's just free. So if you're looking for something like that, try out GIMP. It would be kind of nice if there was a video software similar to GIMP, but for videos, because there have been moments where I would like to edit stuff out or try a bit of editing to make my videos a little bit more professional. Maybe try an intro and stuff like that. But yeah, I've just been really enjoying it, and I'm not stopping it anytime soon. I'll see how next week goes, and if I only do a few videos in the week, like if I can do at least 4 days worth in a week, like a whole rotation worth in 7 days, that should be okay. But if I ended up doing that just 4 videos, 4 days worth in a week, then I need to think about I do need to think about maybe doing videos on off. So one day we'll have, like, the rotation would essentially stay the same, but say there wouldn't be any videos tomorrow, but the rotation would continue the day after. Like, it just kind of stretching things out. Like, that's the best way if work gets too much for me. Well, the work's pretty bog standard, just go there, get on with it, but it's just so tiring, like, because I've been working from home in my previous job, and now I'm going into work, and it's late hours, 5 till midnight. So it's like, I ain't got a whole lot of time to sleep, but I've got a little bit of time in the morning to do videos. But I just don't, as long as I don't feel rushed or like I said, too tired, I need to just think about it a bit more of when I should do videos, and if I feel like I'm too tired, then it's going to affect the videos, then it's not worth doing. But be sure I've not stopped. I'm going to try and keep up videos as regular as I can. There might be a bit of a slowdown on random streams, like The Witcher, Witcher, and things like that, like Hitman. But I'm going to try and do them as often as I can, because I do want them series to keep going, even if they're just like kind of just dripping content. But as long as I can get my main rotations done, I'll be happy. And like I said, I don't think I've finished my point earlier with Halo Infinite. When I'm finished, I'm kind of thinking maybe playing through Dying Light 1 would be cool, because I've been seeing more and more videos on Dying Light 2, and that's looking really good. Wow, I like elements of it. Like, I think the whole rooftop stuff is kind of like spending so much time on the roofs is a bit like, you don't have to, but that's essentially a lot of the game. And I'm not a fan of the nighttime system in that, where like you've got 7 minutes to stay out at night. I'm not a fan of that, because I loved the night in the first game. It was so scary, and it had so much tension in that, and the fact that you could essentially hold up in a building all night if you really wanted to. Whereas in this, like Dying Light 2, you can't. I'm not a fan of that. But I see what they're trying to do, like with this, like, because I've been watching videos and people streaming it, and I get what people are trying to do with that game, but what they were trying to do with the lore and everything, trying to make the zombies different. And I kind of like the way they've been evolving and how they've took a different route, but I'm just not a fan of the night system, like being forced to go find light as soon as possible, because that's going to be a pain in the ass on missions. Has to be. Because I don't know, like I don't know why they went with that decision and thought it was good. Like, if anything, you should be able to make it longer. I haven't seen that. Maybe there is a skill to make it longer or not need it. And I know that you can have like inhalers and stuff to boost the time, but I find that so weird. It's just so weird, like having it just looks ugly as well, the HUD. I'm not a big fan of in Dying Light 2, but the story and everything, and like the world and the choices, the dialogue options, which is kind of like this, I'm kind of curious in, and with how they said, like, there's so much replay value in that. You know that I love games like that, so I'm kind of thinking Dying Light, maybe playing Halo Infinite and see what play through Dying Light 1, make a series from it, and then if I feel like Dying Light 2's worth getting, and I want to get Valhalla at some point, just so I've got it. I think that'd be great too. Let me know if anyone's got Dying Light 2. Is it worth getting? Because I've seen like the game, like videos I've seen of people playing it now. It's looked better than the trailers that I've seen, because the trailers have been so obnoxious. They've just been everywhere, and it's just kind of made me sick of the game. Like, I really just can't be arsed, because it looks different from Dying Light 1. Dying Light 1 was very horror centric, whereas this, it feels more parkoury and a bit animated almost. Whereas Dying Light 1, it was a bit more visceral, and but I've seen gameplay now, and the gameplay's still there from Dying Light 1, but it's just, they've just added a lot different elements to the game now. They've improved the combat and stuff. It reminds me of a first-person Witcher 3 almost. The combat looks pretty fun. But I guess we'll see how that goes. But I think we'll wrap up this video here today. I hope everyone's enjoyed. And yeah, let me know about Dying Light 2 if anyone's played it. Is it worth getting? And same with Valhalla, because I still haven't bought that yet. I've been holding off because I'm going to be doing Origins, so it's going to be a while before I need to. But since I've got a job and I'm going to get some money soon, I might as well get it while I can before I get poor again. And but we'll see. But yeah, really enjoying it as always. There'll be more Assassin's Creed soon. There'll be some Mass Effect later on tomorrow, and State of Decay later on today, and later on tomorrow as well. But yeah, really enjoyed coming back. I'm nice and relaxed. A lovely way to spend a Sunday afternoon. And yeah, we'll be back with more Assassin's Creed soon. So as always, thanks for watching if you've been watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.